ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. We give thanks to Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala, the Lord of existence. We thank Him, we praise Him, we seek His help and forgiveness, we seek refuge from the evil of our own souls and wrongdoings. Whomsoever Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala has guided, no one can misguide him, and whomsoever He has not guided, no one can guide him. We ask Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala to shower His choicest of peace and blessings upon the leader of His messengers, Muhammad ibn Abdullah, his household, his companions, and everyone who follows their path to the day of accountability. Today is Friday, 28th Jumad al-Akhirah, 1447, after the hijrah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and it is equivalent to 19th December 2025. Today, inshallah ta'ala, we are going to be starting with narration number 119 from the copy of the book Al-Ibaanah to As-Sughraa that I am reading from, of Al-Imam Ibn Al-Ukhbari. The book comprises of several narrations from the Salaf, encouraging us to be among the people of Sunnah, to stay with the people of Sunnah and avoid the people of innovation. Now, قال المؤلف رحمه الله, Al-Imam Ibn Battah Al-Ukhbari said, وقال إبراهيم النخعي في قوله عز وجل وألقينا بينهم العداوة والبغضاء, Surah Al-Ma'idah, Ayah 64. Whom قال هم أصحاب الأهواء. This athar from Ibrahim al-Nakhai, who is a tabi'i, a young tabi'i, from among the companions of Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anhu. He was trying to give us an explanation of an ayah in the Quran. The ayah is in Surah Al-Ma'idah, Ayah 64, where Allah said, وَأَلْقَيْنَا بَيْنَهُمُ الْعَدَاوَةَ وَالْبَغْضَاءَ, and we put al-adawa, enmity, animosity, wal-baghdha, and hatred, bainahum, between them. We put enmity and hatred between them. Who are the people? Qal Ibrahim al-Nakhai said, whom ashab al-ahwa, they are people of desires. People of who? People of desires. That is, the people of innovations. This ayah, originally, it was revealed concerning the Yahud, the Jews. It was revealed concerning who? Concerning the Jews. But Ibrahim and Nakhai is trying to tell us that it also includes the people of innovations in its general meaning, because they are similar to the Yahud. The Yahud, there is adawa between them, there's husuma, there's baghdha. Similarly, the Ahlul Bidah, the people of innovations, we have hatred, animosity among them as well. The people of Bid'ah, they don't like themselves. People of Ahwa, people of desires, they don't like themselves. That is why you will see one group of Bid'ah criticizing another group, saying this group is misguided, this group is astray, this one too will be criticizing this other group. For example, the Jahmiyyah will criticize the Mu'tazila and vice versa. The Jahmiyyah will criticize the Mu'tazila will criticize them. The Jabariyah will criticize the Qadariyah will also criticize the Jabariyah. This is how the people of Bid'ah, they are. If you look at our environment today too, the people of Bid'ah and people of desires, they are always doing what? They are always fighting. Always criticizing one another. Criticizing one another. But Ahlul Sunnah, they are not like that. Ahlul Sunnah, they love one another. Even though some people among Ahlul Sunnah who have also been infested with desires, they have brought these, these desires in the midst of Ahlul Sunnah, the Jama'ah. They have brought it. Those who have stayed, they have been affected by the dawah of the people of Bid'ah. When they come around a virgin land like this, Port Harcourt, because Port Harcourt is a virgin land, no trouble in Port Harcourt. When they come here, they bring the ideology of the people of Bid'ah, always wanting to do what? Wanting to cause division within the Muslim Ummah. It's only the people of desires that Allah has told us that وَأَلْقَيْنَا بَيْنَهُمُ الْعَدَاوَةَ وَالْبَغْضَاءَ, and we have put between them enmity and hatred. They will not like themselves, unlike Ahlul Sunnah al-Jama'ah. A Sunni person will not hate another Sunni person. It's only one, because it is the same Sunnah they are doing what they are preaching, isn't it? Why would a Sunni hate another Sunni? Why would? Because they are not fighting for superiority, they are not fighting for popularity, they are not fighting for money. It's only the people of innovation that are fighting for position. This one wants to be the Mufti of the whole Yoruba land. This one wants to be the Mufti of the whole Ilani Emirate. This one wants to be the Mufti of here. This one wants to be the Grand Imam of here. It's only among the people of innovations you see this fighting. But among Ahlul Sunnah al-Jama'ah, all of these things, they are not there. Allah has put love and mercy between them. That is why Islam has commanded us that we should cooperate with one another in righteous deeds. We should be compassionate. We should be merciful towards one another. We should be good towards one another. And we should learn to overlook one another. We should avoid keeping malice with one another. We should avoid hatred. We should avoid enmity, animosity. This is what Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala has put in the midst of the people of Bid'ah. So this ayah, according to Sheikh Abdulaziz Araji, Hafizahullah, he said, this athar, which this ayah is under it, it said, وَفِيهِ التحذير من البدع لأن الواجب على المسلمين أن يكونوا إخوة متحابين. This athar contains warning against innovation, because al-wajibu ala al-muslimin, what is compulsory upon the Muslims, an yakunu, is for them to be ikhwa, to be brothers who love one another, because Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala says, innamal mu'minuna ikhwa, the believers are what? Are brothers. Wala yanbaghi an yakuna bainahum gil, it is not proper for there to be spite, grudge, and envy among the believers, among the Muslims. Among the Muslims. The only set of persons, ever since we started preaching Sunnah, the only time I will say I will shun some individual is the people of Bid'ah. Because the Sharia asks us to do what? Asks us to leave them. Some people, they grew up in an environment, an atmosphere of love and unity. So when they see an environment, an atmosphere of chaos, atmosphere of enmity, hatred, it becomes alien to them. Very alien to them. So Islam has condemned spite, grudge. How will a Muslim be living close to another Muslim and they will not be in good terms with one another? For what reason? Is it because the person is an innovator? For what reason? Is it because the person is a deviant? What reason? Because of your desires. You are among the people of Ahwa. You are among the who? Ahlul Ahwa. I remember an incident we wanted to solve between two Muslim brothers. Not only me, other learned brothers were with me. We couldn't resolve the issue because Hawa was involved. We couldn't resolve it. How can two Muslims be living together, they are neighbors, and each of them saying, I am a Sunni, I follow the Aqeedah of Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah, yet your problems couldn't be resolved with the Quran and Sunnah, and you claim to be following the Quran and Sunnah, is a false claim. Wallah, is a false claim. If you cannot resolve your differences with the Quran and Sunnah, then you are not a true follower of the Quran and Sunnah. You are what? You're a follower of your desires. The only thing you can do for such an individual is to supplicate to Allah, to pray. Allah should rectify their affairs for them. People don't used to think, if you die today, what will you tell Allah why you are keeping malice and grudge without your Muslim brother? What will you tell Allah? Because he did not borrow you money? Because he did not attend your father's burial as you attended his father's burial? Because he did not support your brother when your brother was sick? Because he did not assist your wife? Because he did not borrow you money or lend you money? Because he did not attend your aqiqah? Because he did not support you with rice and meat when you are doing your marriage? What? Name them. Name them. When he was doing his own, you gave him 100,000 naira, 200,000 naira to support him in his aqiqah. When your own time, he didn't give you anything. From there, you start to keep malice with him. Is this what you are going to tell Allah? Was it not for the sake of Allah you did that in the first place? You have lost the reward of what you have done. Was it not for the sake of Allah? Name them. Continue to name them. These are the type of people that surround us today. So a lot of people that surround us. Hypocrites, double-faced people who come with double standards. Ahlul Sunnah and Jama'ah, Allah has not put hatred in between them. Allah has put love in between them. None. وقال معاوية ابن قرة Muawiyah, the next narration from Muawiyah ibn Qurra. He said, Al-Khusumat fi din tamhaqul a'mal. Al-Khusumat fi din tamhaqul a'mal. Al-Khusumat, disputes, quarrels, disputation, be quarreling. There's nobody he has not quarreled with inside the box. Nobody. He has quarreled with everybody. He has fought with, in his family, nobody he has not fought with. He has fought with everybody. He has quarreled with everybody. In the community where he's living, name one person he has not quarreled with. Whether a man or a woman, she has quarreled with everybody. Nobody. If she was living in LL1 before, all the people in that street, she has quarreled with the individual. Or he has quarreled with them. Always quarreling about the religion. Any small thing, troubles. Al-Khusumat fi din, you see, disputation in the religion, tamhaqul amal, removes the barakah of your deeds for you. It removes the barakah, because al-Khusumat, what does it bring? It brings al-adawa wal-baghdha. When you begin to quarrel with somebody, begin to argue, dispute with somebody in the name of religion, it will lead to animosity, it will lead to hatred, it will bring doubts, shubha. At the end of the day, it wipes away the blessing of the religion. So let us avoid al-khusumat fi din. Now, وقال يوسف ابن أسباب النظر إلى صاحب بدعة يطفئ نور الحق من القلب. النظر إلى صاحب بدعة يطفئ نور الحق من القلب. Looking at, just to look. You carry for instance, if you carry the video of an innovator, you are watching it, looking at an innovator. Or you carry his picture and you are looking at it, it will extinguish the light of truth, the light of the truth from your heart. Sheikh Abdulaziz Araji said, this is because when a person continuously looks at Sahib Bid'ah, an innovator, and mixes with an innovator and relates with the innovator, this person will no longer see any problem with the bid'ah that innovator is doing. The person will start to become friendly with the innovator. And once he becomes friendly with the innovator, the light of the truth will be removed from his heart. The complete light will be removed. So the light becomes weak because of too much looking at the people of Bid'ah, too much looking at them, too much mixing with them. The light of the truth will be removed from your heart. Stay away from an innovator. Avoid mixing with the innovator. There's one statement we used to quote here. The Sheikh brought it. The Sheikh said, وَقَدِيمًا قِيلٍ. In the past, it is said that إِذَا كَثُرَ الْإِمْسَاسِ قَلَّ الْإِحْسَاسِ. Memorize it. This is how a student of knowledge is supposed to be relating with people. إِذَا كَثُرَ الْإِمْسَاسِ قَلَّ الْإِحْسَاسِ. فإذا كثر الإمساس بأهل البدع والاختلاط بهم زال الاستقبال أهل البدع. The first statement is إذا كثر الإمساس قل الإحساس. When there is too much familiarity, when you mix with people, even if they are not people of bid'ah, even if they are people of sunnah, when you mix with people too much, you laugh with them too much, the respect they have for you reduces in your heart. When too much talk becomes too much, before you know it, let me give you an illustration. You have some students in your front that you're teaching. They are your students. And every time you smile, you laugh at them, you smile, you laugh at them. You talk, even things that are not related to the lesson in the class you're talking. One day one of them say, Ustaz, it's like you two, you have started forming, how they used to put it? You have started forming levels, so stars. The student will tell you like that one day. If you come out, maybe you just buy a new phone and put the phone in your pocket and you enter the class. Because of the too much familiarity to them, one of them say, Ustaz, you two, you know fair, you two, you know one grill, you're about to stars. But this is insult. It's an insult. That this one is the least of the insult they will do to you. The least of the insult. Some of them will say, Ustaz, can you pay a fair for apology? It means the Ustaz has not been using apology correct sense to look at it. It's an insult. Because you have given them the room. It's best you distance, not that you should be difficult to approach, but there should be level whereby you can tolerate them. There's a limit where there has to be a place whereby they have to stop. They have to, if they trespass that boundary, they have crossed the mark. They have crossed the mark. That's why it says, is that kasra al-misal? English people have it. Too much familiarity brings what? Contempt. Is that kasra al-misal? Kalla al-ihsab. When you are too familiar with somebody, there's going to be contempt. There's going to be rainy, disrespect. The call will be there. The person will look out. He will have the audacity to open his mouth and tell you what he's not supposed to tell you. So these type of people, you place them where they belong. You do what? You place them where they belong. I remember one of my close friends. Then I think I was still in the north. One of the students we were going to pray in the masjid in Kaduna. I visited him in Kaduna then. We were going to pray in the masjid, Maghrib. So the student met him in the masjid and said, Ya Ustaz, Kaifa hands. He looked at him like this. In the first place, they are not mates. The Ustaz and the person, they are not mates. He said, Ya Ustaz, Kaifa hand. The Ustaz turned back and looked at him and said, this, your statement, what you have said, is not a statement of eleko. It doesn't show somebody that has good manners. In Yoruba land, that you are from, can you see Ustaz and say, Ustaz, Baoni? Can you use Baoni for your afar in Yoruba language? There was no plural of respect. As a Yoruba person that he was supposed to have said, Kefa Antobia Ustaz. How are you? Ya Ustaz. He washed him down immediately. So that he will not say that again. So that he will not do what? He will not say that again. He's not being harsh. He was trying to teach the person good manners. So that the person will know that this is how to relate with learned people. So what we are saying, so the Sheikh Abdulaziz Araji said, فَإِذَا كَثْرَ لِمِسَادِ أَهْلِ الْبِدَعِ وَالْإِخْتِلَاطِ بِهِمْ. When too much mixing with the people of Bid'ah, you are mixing with them too much. You are just the same thing. When you begin to mix with ignorant people that the only thinking they have in their head is just about this world. Everything is dunya. Anytime you sit with him in the mosque, the only thing he talks about dunya again. He will never ask you, hey Ustaz, yeah Ustaz, I came across one athar. I don't know whether the athar is sahih. Or yeah Ustaz, this hadith, is it a sahih hadith? Or what is the tafsir of this ayah? Or what? Anytime you sit with them, Ustaz, or say this dunya, no money, no this, no that. Everything is with you. If you stay with those people every time, your brain will be conditioned towards what? Towards the dunya every time. And this type of people, they are not helpful associates. They are not associates that are helpful. They are associates that will make you deep into the dunya. So when you mix with people of bid'ah too much, that istikbah, that repulsiveness that you're supposed to have for the innovations will go away. It will go away. Where did they start? They started from looking at the innovators. النظر إلى صاحب بدعة يطفئ نور الحق من القلب. As I was sitting here this evening, somebody came to this masjid. He greeted me well, a Muslim. He greeted me well, and he said he was looking for, I forgot whether he said Alhaji Muda or Imam Muda. One of them, he said one of them. And I told him, we don't have anybody like that here. I know who he was looking for. But because I know he's a Mubtadi, an innovator, I cannot guide anybody to him. I cannot tell him, go like this and go like this. Why would I do so? I'm also assisting in misleading this man to go and meet him. So I told him, nobody like that in this masjid. Don't you have his number? Call him. He will tell you where he is. And as he was walking, he called him and he told the person where he was, and he started doing what? Started attacking. He started attacking the mosque where the man was. Just this evening. And tomorrow somebody will go and be laughing with them, calling them, we are the same thing. You and who? Now, وقال بشر ابن الحارث إذا كان طريقك على صاحب بدعة فغمض عينيك قبل أن تبلغ إليه. Another warning again. But how many of us can do this one? If you close your eyes, now they say you go follow. Because the person said, Bishru, Ibn al-Harith, they are only telling us how it is so serious, how the people of innovations they are worse. He said, if your way, your path will come across a follower of innovation, an innovator, as you are walking on the road, you come across a Mubtadi, those who are living on this your Rumuji road, anytime they see the innovators we are referring to, Fagomit Aineka, close your eyes. Qabla and Tabla before you reach him. Just as you are walking, close your eyes and pass him. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. Not only him. If they have told us to treat innovators like this, how can we invite innovators to our programs? How can we invite the people of Bid'ah to our own lectures, to our programs? Why? This is a way of warning, blocking the means. Because when you begin to look at him, begin to see him, look at him too much. You see him too much. One day you say, what is wrong with this man? Look at this man. Look at how he's walking. He's a peaceful man. He's a gentleman. No, nothing wrong with this man. Look at him. He's putting on white jalabiya and skull cap. Is there anything wrong with him? Before you know it, you start getting close to him, and you start saying no problem with the innovation that he's doing, and eventually become a friend to him, and you become a follower of innovation. So when you are walking on the road, a person of innovation is there, close your eyes until you reach him, so that you pass him, you will not be looking at the individual. وقال أبو العباس الخطاب إذا خرجت من بيتك فلقيك صاحب بدعة فارجع فإن الشياطين محيطة به. إذا خرجت من بيتك, when you come out of your house, as you come out of your house like this, فلقيك صاحب بدعة, and an innovator meets you as you come on the road. Farji, go back to your house. فَإِنَّ الشَّيَاطِينَ مُحِيطَةٌ بِهِ, because the devils, the shayateen, are surrounding him. They are just around him like this. Go back. Don't allow the shaitan to do what? To attack you. The devils are doing what? Are surrounding him. You know why? Sheikh Abdussami said, this is because a Muslim, if he does not go back and he meets a person of innovation, while shaitan are doing what? Are surrounding him. They may likely whisper something to him and beautify that person to him and make his affair easy with him. Sometimes I used to walk towards this Igrita road in the morning. I used to walk like this, and sometimes like this. There was one morning I was walking like this. I sighted one correct mubtadi, the correct one. He used to dress like a mad person. He used to dress like a mad person, mubtadi. So as I was going, I was following the other lane. When I saw him, I crossed to the other road. So he noticed I was the one. He shouted, I did not even answer him. I started walking. I did not even look at him. I don't want him to, because Shaitan is surrounding him. One of the devils can just be loose, and they'll come and hit you and say, this man is a good man. Before you know it, you believe that's a good man. Even that morning too, he was not dressing well. So I just crossed over and went like this. Let him. So before I came back, before I turned the last turn in there and come back, he has left. This affair is not a little affair. It's a serious affair. The Salaf, they are telling us of this thing so that we will not take the issue of innovation lightly. It is something very serious. Very, very serious. Very serious. So when you meet them on the road, you take another road. Don't allow them to be on the same page with you, because the devils are surrounding them. Now, وقال مسلم ابن يسار إياكم والجدال فإنها ساعة الجاهل العالم وفيها يبتغي الشيطان زلته. إياكم والجدال, beware of al-jidal. It could mean debating, it could mean dispute, it could mean quarrels. Beware of al-jidal. Stay away from jidal. فَإِنَّهَا سَاعَةُ جَالِ عَالِمٍ, because that period, that moment that you are debating, disputing, quarreling with somebody, the Salaf say it is a time of the ignorance of a scholar. Sa'atu Jalil Alim is a period, the time of the ignorance of an alim. Because at that time, the scholar will be looking for anything to stand. If the person brings something like this, he will look for something to do what? To also counter that one. At the end of the day, the person may use something that is not correct to counter it. And it is during this time that shaitan wants his zalla. Shaitan wants his sleep, his error. That is the mistake of an alim is what? Is zalla. Is zalla that he has committed. He wants you to, the scholar, to commit zalla at that time. He wants him to sleep away. That is the time shaitan will come. I once mentioned here, Sheikh Al-Ibaanah rahimahullah rahmatu wasi'ah was having a debate, intellectual debate, with Al-Buti. Al-Buti is late now. He passed away during one bomb that was exploded in Syria, inside the masjid. He died there. Al-Buti was a staunch mazhabi. He believes in mazahib, very, very, but even beyond bounds. He was debating Sheikh Al-Ibaanah in the presence of his father. And Sheikh Al-Ibaanah gave him the true manhaj of Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah. If you go and read A Return to the Sunnah, Google it. I believe you'll see it. A Return to the Sunnah. There's a book published by the Reign of Islamic Dawah, I think around 2001 or 2002. They publish it. You'll see it there. The debate is there with Sheikh Al-Ibaanah and Al-Buti. At the end of the debate, he said, Sheikh Nasir, everything you have said here is not, you are not sincere. It's not the truth you have said there. Because during the debate, he was humble. He was humble. They were presenting the true state of affairs to him. He was humble. So as we are saying, when a scholar is debating, you'll be looking for something to support whatever you are saying. Let me give an example. If you say, this thing is haram, it's not permissible. This is the ayah of the Quran that says it's haram. Instead of them to say, bring another text that says it's not haram, the person will say, if you know it's haram, why did you say it's haram to these people? When they were doing it in those days, you not say it's haram. You see, he has not bring evidence to counter it, but you look for a way just to water down what you have said. So beware of jidal. Stay away from jidal, argumentation, and dispute. Unfortunately, one of the problems that has bedeviled the southwest of this country is this al-jidal. It has become too much. No day you go to YouTube or Facebook that you are not going to see this type of jidal. The problem is too much. Most of the people there, they are doing it, they have ended up confusing the Shabab in the Southwest. They are confusing them. Just as I always say, there is no scholar, no single scholar, the whole of that Southwest, that has 100% acceptance in the Southwest. No. Nobody you can, in fact, not even say 100% acceptance. No scholar that you say, majority of the people in the Southwest, majority of them are supporting him. You hardly see a scholar like that. Why? Because of this jihad. Causing doubt in the minds of the people. Always debating, always arguing, every day by day. Hear something, instead of you to remove your eyes, the following day, YouTube is there. Facebook, you are out. I came across one short clip that somebody sent to me. They started releasing. Before another person will come again, I came across this, they release their own. It's a serious fitna that anybody that wants to take knowledge very serious, I advise you not to busy yourself with Facebook and YouTube. Because what you are going to come across there, they will make you even sit one and say, who are we going to listen to again? Who are we going to listen to again? There is no one that has not been what? No of those scholars that has not been given, has not been fired with Jaru. Jaru, they have given them. None of them. That's why sometimes when I look at some people, they'll say, one sheikh said it, I'll just laugh. Say, see you. You don't even know what they are saying about this, your sheikh that you are carrying on your head like this. You don't even know what they are saying about it. Now, وقال الحسن إن صلاة البدعة لا يقبل له صوم ولا صلاة ولا حج ولا عمرة ولا صدقة ولا جهاد ولا صرف ولا عدل. Al-Hasan said, Inna sahib al-bid'ah. You see, an innovator. La yuqbal lahu sawm. His fasting will not be accepted. Wala salah, nor his prayer. wala hajj, nor is pilgrimage, wala umrah, or is lesser pilgrimage, wala sadaqah, nor is charity, wala jihad, nor jihad, wala sarfun, nor is obligatory duties, wala adlun, or voluntary act of worship will not be accepted. This is, now, if you see something like this, are we saying that the person is a disbeliever? Sheikh Abdulaziz Araji said, Al-Bid'atu bid'atan. There are two types of bid'ah. Number one, bid'atun mukaffira, disbelieving innovation. Innovation that makes one to be a disbeliever. وَهَذِهِ صَاحِبُهَا لَا يُقْبَلُ مِنْهُ صَلَاةٌ وَلَا صَوْمٌ وَلَا حَجٌّ وَلَا عُمْرَةٌ وَلَا صَدَقَةٌ وَلَا حَجٌّ وَلَا جِهَادٌ وَلَا صَرْفٌ وَلَا عَدْلٌ. This type of person, nothing will be accepted from him because his innovation is what? Is disbelief. Like someone who tells another person to stand on top of the Quran to do nafila. Open the Quran like this and do nafila there. Or somebody was told, or a person that tells another person, carry this mushaf, keep it in your toilet. Anytime you want to clean yourself, be tearing it one by one. Be tearing it one by one. The dua I have done for you, this is the way how we are going to finish the dua. Be tearing it one by one. Or we have to slaughter or sacrifice a black goat or black sheep or ram to the jinns before your problem will be solved. So we should take note, there are two types of bid'ah. Bid'atu mukaffira, the one that is disbelieving innovation. It takes one out of Islam. Anybody that is a fortune teller who uses sand to begin to say he's predicting the future, this innovation is bid'atu mukaffira. It's not permissible to pray behind this type of individual. Then we have the bid'ah that is what? Ghayru mukaffira, that is not disbelieving one. فَهَذِهِ صَاحِبُهَا ضَعِيفُ الْإِيمَانِ. This person, his iman is weak, but his deeds will be accepted. The one that he did following the sunnah, but if he has done it without following the sunnah, it will also not be accepted. It will also not be accepted. So when we are saying stay away from bid'ah, we know what we are saying. Don't forget what we mentioned last week. It is not everything that some people call bid'ah, it is what? It is bid'ah. Hear from the scholars. Know what is bid'ah and what is not bid'ah. How to know what is bid'ah and what is not bid'ah. Know it. Not everything that anybody tells you it is bid'ah, that it is bid'ah. Find out how to identify what bid'ah is and what bid'ah is not. Learn that. I think we are going to stop here today, inshallah. The next one we are going to be looking at, we'll be starting next week with, is a wonderful statement from Az-Zuhri. A wonderful statement from who? Al-Imam Az-Zuhri. He's also a tabi'i, a young tabi'i. He's well known. Ibn Shihab Az-Zuhri is an Imam, al-Muhaddis. He's a learned scholar, Muhaddis. He said, and this statement, some scholars have given a lecture based on this, the first part of the statement. He said, Al-i'tisamu bi-sunnati najah. Al-i'tisamu bi-sunnati najah. Adhering to the sunnah is salvation. Sticking to the sunnah is salvation. If you want to attain salvation, then you want to be saved from fitan, from tribulations. You want to be firm upon the sharia, upon the sunnah, then stick to the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And one of the best books that I've encouraged people to stick to the sunnah is this Al-Ibaanah As-Sughraa of Al-Imam Ibn Battah Al-Ukbari rahimahullah. So we'll be starting from here. Al-Ittisam bi-sunnati najah. Sticking to the sunnah is what? Is salvation. If you want to be saved in the hereafter, then stay with the sunnah. Don't go with the people of innovation. Stay with them. So we are going to leave it here, inshallah ta'ala. We'll continue next week. We ask Allah tabarak wa ta'ala to make the little we have said today better understood. We have said it. Allah tabarak wa ta'ala add it to our skills of righteous deeds on the day of Al-Qiyamah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.